Hey guys, welcome to another Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters video. Just wanted to go over my reaction to the Netherlands trailer and also talk a little bit about what people's reaction has been so far. I'll take you into, for example, one of my videos I reposted, or re-upload I should say, the Netherlands video because Bandai does not give us the English version on YouTube. They only give us the English version on Twitter, X, and I upload it for people that want access to the English one. So let's take a look at this video now. Like previous characters like Taki, I believe he had Pierre's dodge, dribble dodge move. Murasaki, who had the golden right hand, I believe, or something like that. We just saw Dolman with Molar's catch, and it's a really bad. So I always love this little scene here. So my thing, let's look at the comments real quick. So let's go through some of the comments here. Let's see. This one made me laugh. By Claudio. He said, how many techniques do you want to copy? And he said Netherlands, yes. My answer jokingly, maybe they're the real Team Canada because they copied moves from the previous game. But all jokes aside, guys. Well, let's read some of the comments before I make my opinion known. Now, Wonder Wonka said, "Now everyone feels like they create a character, even though they aren't. So sad." Black Rain stated, "Dolman has Muller super safe, Dirk has Dragon Shot, Kaiser has Lifting Circus, Lens and Blink has Rebona Illusion, Killsman has Drive Shot. What are they smoking all the time?" Someone said, "Great teacher, bullshit. So tell me their goalkeeper has literally Muller's animation for saving. Dirk has Blake Shot, and Kaiser has Shingo, always special shot. Lens and Blink has Ryan's Ortiz. I'm truly disappointed on how much they recycled from last game." I replied by saying, "Honestly, this doesn't bother me. It hints at customization." Somebody corrected Great Teacher and said Dirk has Hino's shot. Somebody said it's fine. All characters have new moves. So it's a mix. It's a mix right now, right? A lot of old recycled moves. They didn't have special shots from the movie either. And then when someone's saying, "I guess this game's gonna be like Inazuma Go Light." Bro, why are they recycling most of moves? I'm not complaining, but they clearly ran out of ideas. I don't think that's the case. I think it's more of a budgeting thing, right? You want to try to... You don't want to... I think what people are having a hard time understanding is making these animations is not cheap. Right? You're paying people to make this for you. So why are you going to... If you're already recycling assets, why are you going to throw moves away and pay money for other moves, right? At the end of the day, when you look at games like, say, Dragon Ball Sparking or the Naruto games, they always take assets from the previous games and then they make that complete version where it has all these things, right? That's what Tsubasa eventually is going to look like if they continue. They're going to have this completed version where all these moves, all these teams, and it's going to be like, wow, this is the Captain Tsubasa game I've always wanted. And that's what people don't understand. That's a journey to get there. You can't just throw away what you worked on and bring in new things. This isn't Dream Team, right? Even Dream Team does this. They recycle moves. You can put moves on whoever. Dragon Ball Z games do this, where you have all these generic moves that everybody uses, like After Image or Destructo Disc, or people have different Kamea variants, or even Masenko, Full Power Barrage, and all that other stuff. So that's just my little spew there. Let's see what this guy said. I think original characters don't way worse this time. In the last game, I didn't even realize they were not canon until I was told much later. I didn't see that comment until now. Mir Z Cat, did they really have to copy other skills? Compete? At least they have new players. That got me thinking. Well, that's the thing, right? You want to take the old. If the new if anything, this indicates that someone like Gino Hernandez is going to be in the game, because if Murasaki took his golden right hand, chances are he's in the game and he has a new save that's better than what he used to know. I just feel like a move, like just like in real life, let's say like something like a type of dribble called scissors or something like that, or 1-2 or whatever. Just because you are doing it and I don't do it doesn't mean I can't learn it. Eventually I can learn that move and master it. It's not really copying, you're learning the move. Moves are meant to be learned unless stated otherwise. I didn't see this comment earlier. Look at it this way, guys. Oh, guys, probably still won't cost very much online and have good move characters with good moves. You can still use to fill out online teams and tournaments and have cost reasons. And that's a positive thing to look at it, right? You know what you're getting yourself into. Obviously, this game is going to be different. It's not going to be the same. Things have changed. The worst trailer that we got until now, in my opinion. Julio, I have to disagree with you. Like I said in the comments, the worst trailer, in my opinion, was Uzbekistan, and only because they recycled, and I know we're talking about recycled now, they recycled an image that we already saw. It was nothing new, it wasn't exciting. You know, they could have showed a few things about Zangief, but they didn't. That's why it was disappointing for me. Best team ever. From a story perspective, more characters that they're copying have newer, stronger versions of their moves, so they spent the time training, learning old versions of the moves from other characters from the first game. Yeah, that will make them stronger, but they will put them against those action players and not going to be as good as I mean. Tsubasa alone has Flying Drive Shot now, and most likely Sky Wing Shot and maybe a new Phoenix Shot based on the trailer, so one of their players having a copy of his standard Drive Shot isn't really that impressed. Yes, from a gameplay perspective, it sucks that Brand is reusing so many moves, especially on non-NPC characters. By that I mean actual characters from the manga or story. I think what people are honestly, how many people were using Kaiser or Lenzenblick on their team? I've never encountered it online, unless like you were forcing it and you had no more points and you were just wanted to get by. No one is using these guys, so why does it matter? It's not like they're taking Carlos, or they're taking Snyder, or they're taking Brian or Diaz or someone like that, Pierre, and they're recycling the moves for them. No, those guys are top tier players. They get new moves, and then you got the ones that had. And someone brought up a good point. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. There's a lot of comments here. It keeps going. Let me go and switch over to somewhere else. So now let's brought up a good point. I'll read what I said prior. I gave a list of some of the Dragon Ball moves that are recycled a lot. It's Full Power Energy Wave, Full Power Energy Ball, Continuous Energy Bullet, Energy Blast Barrage, High Power Rush, Explosive Wave, Super Explosive Wave, Wild Sense After Image Strike, Masenko Gallic Gun, and the list goes on to Kamea variants, Kamea in general. And then I wrote, I do understand where people are coming from, which I really do. I understand what you guys are saying. I understand the frustration. Everybody wants to see something new, but that's not plausible, right? It takes work. That takes money. It takes time. And for a game like this where they don't even know if it's going to sell well, they're not going to invest so heavily until they see it progressing. So I did right. I do understand where people are coming from, but this shouldn't even be a complaint if I'm being honest. Bottom line, if this game sells well, we will get a sequel, and if it doesn't, it will die with World Youth most likely. And that's true, guys. If this game doesn't sell well, there's a chance that it might get another sequel, maybe one more go. But if this game flops, there goes your wishes. Let's say Spain is out of this game. There goes Spain. There goes Portugal. There goes ever getting to the Olympics. So as a community, we should be positive. I'm not saying be naive, but be positive, right? We want to support the game. We want to be positive. And maybe we can customize the player, right, on each team and equip them more moves. Maybe this is just a way of them telling us, hey, look, for example, Kaiser has always, whatever that move name was, the one that Shingo had in prior game. But you can actually change it to something else. Maybe there's a list of different moves that you can equip them to. Maybe you can even equip the older move. If that's what you want the generic weak move. What was it, Speed Shot? I believe that's what Kaiser used to have, Speed Shot. If you want Speed Shot, then add Speed Shot. I'm sure if you're using Kaiser, you're not going to use Speed Shot. You're going to want the stronger version, which is the Shingo version. So I don't understand the complaint. It's really weird to me. I think it's more of like people just want to see new shit, and they'll probably never even use that player. They'll probably never even use that team. So, it's just weird. So I also wrote maybe we can, I read that, maybe we can't, but always request these features. Yeah, so we can always request these features, right? If that's not the thing. A move is meant to be learned and eventually mastered and manipulated. A move is not exclusive unless it's presented that way. And honestly, this game is a huge improvement for Rising Champions. Guys, you gotta be realistic. This is a 360 compared to Rising Champion. This is a different game that I'm personally excited for. And I'm not going to let someone ruin it for me just because they're throwing a fit because they see old moves onto a new character. So what? It doesn't matter. It's an old move that's been recycled and is being put to use. It's not being dumped. And that is a positive. Keep using everything. Bring everything to the game. So don't be stuck on someone that you really don't care about. Like I stated before, if it's on Kaiser or Joven Lenzenblick having old moves no one cares about anymore, you guys don't use it. Not everybody uses these guys. So just let it be. Let Netherlands have a fighting chance. Yeah, you wanted to see Kaiser with something new. For what reason? For what reason? It's not going to do anything for anybody. Then Malice wrote a really great reply. He said, these characters that are getting recycled moves that usually didn't have a special signature ability in the manga. So in my opinion, if the old moves from the last game suits their personality, there's no problem with that. I think these high expectations come from Captain Tsubasa Dream Team game, in which most of the characters have different moves, so people are used to it. And that is a fair point. Right, people are so spoiled with seeing all these new stuff when a character gets released or revamped that, oh my god, you're using this move again. Yeah, guess what? Anybody can learn Drive Shot. As long as they didn't give these high-level super moves to NPCs and let them have generic supers, I'm okay with that. And that's another great point, right? If you saw it on, let's say, the Defender on, what's his name? Nappa on Thailand. If you saw him with like one of Jito's old moves, you would be like, yeah, what is going on here? Right? So that's what you would say something. So guys, don't make a big deal. If you're one of the people that's freaking out, ask yourself why you're freaking out. And look at it from a logistical standpoint. They're trying to save money and they're trying to make money. If this game makes money and it sells well, you're going to see another version. You will. You're going to get another Captain Tsubasa 3, whatever they're going to call it. But this is, this is the least thing you should be worried about. There's other things that we should be questioning. So far, we've gotten great news. I'm here to share with you guys as much news as possible. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Take care.